I did a video recently talking about how apathy has just set in for the entire Star Wars that since Disney took over. And I am guilty of it myself. Apathy has pretty much set in for me where I reach a stage now where I just don't care in regards to it. And it's gotten so bad that even when I see something that I really should have actually done a video on sooner, it just kind of exiting my mind because other stuff came out to tell you how much I really didn't care. But this needs to be addressed, people. And that's why I'm going to address it in this video because apparently Leslye Headland, Harvey Weinstein's former personal assistant, had plans for the Acolyte to have 3 seasons and a movie. I don't know what the hell she was planning to tell in these 3 seasons and a movie, but that's what was going to happen. Let's dive into this article here from that Park Place. The Acolyte creator Leslye Headland planned for 3 seasons and a movie, according to Star. The Star Wars universe just can't seem to win lately. Well, not with idiots running it. Perhaps the greatest example of modern Lucasfilm shortcoming can be found in the story of the Acolyte, the controversial Star Wars High Republic Disney Plus series by Harvey Weinstein's former personal assistant Leslye Headland. Yep, the woman who decided she could go and make a Star Wars series about what she wanted to do, break canon, law, and everything, and figure people were going to love it. How did that work out for you, my dear? How did that work out? The series was cancelled after a single season, if you can really call that a season. But one of its stars let slip that Headland had ambitious plans for her creation that included 3 whole seasons and a movie. Oh, well, that's something. Recently, Manny Jacinto, known for his role as Khmer in the Acolyte, shed light on Headland's original vision for the show during a panel at Fan Expo. This is what he had to say here. Khmer, also known as Smile. I remember Leslie's dream was for us to do 3 seasons, not just this one. But there's something about having a finite ending to things that makes it so much more special. So yeah, I don't know if I do it or not, but 3 seasons and a movie would have been incredible. And I know we had so much more to explore with that second season. So I'm just gonna ask this question here. And I really hope maybe somebody in the comments could actually answer it for me. But what exactly do you think they wanted to do with those other 2 seasons and that movie? I mean, you talk about they had so much more they wanted to explore. Like what? You ruined every freaking thing. You set up a mystery that turned out not to be a mystery. You set up this big conspiracy that turned out not to be a conspiracy. You had this mysterious person hunting down these Jedi, acting like these Jedi deserved to die when they didn't do anything. It literally didn't do anything. You played it out like, oh, all these lesbian space witches might have been murdered by the Jedi. No, they literally died of stupidity. That was it. They literally died of stupidity. You acted like, there was this big lie about how May burnt down the entire monastery because apparently stone burns. Understand me? Stone burns, right? That she burned down the monastery and that oh, it was all some big lies is what you were hinting at. Only to find out, no, she actually did burn it down and actually was a psycho. That was it. So what exactly were you trying to hint at? This is my question. What were you looking to explore? What else could you explore? You totally ruined everything in that so-called first season. What the hell else were you gonna do? Keep ruining more stuff? Come on now, man. Headland's creative direction aimed to delve deeper into the Star Wars lore, aka destroy more of it, with Jacinto hinting at significant plot developments that remain unexplored due to the show's cancellation. Specifically, he addressed the brief appearance of Darth Plagueis, so they wanted, they wanted to ruin Darth Plagueis in the final episode, suggesting potential connections and future storylines that could have been explored in subsequent seasons. So you had Darth Plagueis show up for a brief moment at something that made absolutely no sense. You wanted to explore that further so you could ruin more of it. Why? I'm not sure. I'm guessing you thought that would be, good for some reason or whatever the hell that was. And what else were you going to tell that Smilo Ren was Darth Plagueis' student? It didn't make any absolute freaking sense at all because none of that is Star Wars lore. And the only way that you could tell that story is if you ruined more of it, what you were already doing. I mean, for God's sake, they really had a body positive Jedi in there. How is that possible? Jedi are supposed to be fit. That's the whole thing about them. But no, let's just do that. This is what he continued on to say. We definitely wanted to explore it. There was definitely going to be more of Plagueis in the second or if not the third seasons of the show. But I just can't say because we could come back. No, you probably won't. No. I say probably because Disney has not given up that woke kill stance, but most likely no. I don't want to spoil anything or give anybody any false hope. You can't give false hope for something that's never going to happen, but okay. But I would just say there was a lot more to explore for us. Like what? You wanted to bring in Darth Plague just to ruin him? Come on now, man. Come on. We all know what you were planning to do. It wasn't commerce. It was just absolute stupidity. Be serious. Despite Headland's ambitious plans, the Acolyte faced significant financial and viewership challenges. The series reportedly cost upwards of $230 million to produce, a figure that likely exceeded $250 million when marketing expenses were included. Yeah, most likely because the 230 million, more than that, it was 230 million upwards of that. Understand me? Plus, you have to factor in marketing because they marketing the hell out of that to make it seem like it was the greatest thing since sliced bread, and none of it worked. Absolutely none. These substantial costs were not matched by viewership numbers, which fell significantly short of expectations. Season finale viewership was recorded at 41% below that of Ahsoka and 50% lower than Andor, both of which were already considered commercial disappointments within the Star Wars franchise. Not shocking. Not shocking at all. In the wake of the cancellation, cast members voiced their frustrations, attributing the show's demise to factors beyond financial constraints. Yeah, there's Jodie Turner-Smith, who played Mother Anastasia, came out talking about racism. Can they say that, Disney got to stop doing this thing where they don't say anything when people are getting effing dogpiled on the internet with racism? She trying to say that Disney don't take a stand and all that other, but again, she have very short memory, or I should say, these people conveniently create scenarios in their mind for something, because they even mentioned when it came to Moses Ingram and the Obi-Wan series, talking about how Disney came out talking about how she get all this reported racist backlash against the black actors, till which this day I have never seen. I've never seen any of these so-called racist online backlash. I saw people say, her character was terrible. And some of the comments were not very nice at all, but I've never seen any of these so-called racist online attacks or backlash. None of it. But this is what they keep doing. This is it. But Turner Smith seems to have a history of trouble accurately recalling the past when it comes to Star Wars. She famously cited a lack of female leaders in the Star Wars universe, referring to it as patriarchal when interviewed at Star Wars Celebration prior to the release of the Acolyte. Yeah, because these people out there talking about how the Acolyte is going to be fighting you. Like, they basically said, the 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 um the Republic and the Jedi are the bad guys, and the Sith are just misunderstood underdogs. Like, I mean, the freaking space Nazis. What is wrong with you? Many believe Turner Smith made a valid point as long as one overlooks Princess Leia, Padme Amidala, Mon Mothma, Hera Syndulla, Admiral Holdo, and just about every other leader from the Star Wars universe who isn't named Yoda or Palpatine. Yeah, because I mean, yes, we have a lot of male actors in Star Wars, but we also have a lot of female actresses out there, but they don't want to be and they act like, oh, and then I know black actresses or something like that. So what every person in the universe have to be black? Or how do you look at a mother or something like, oh God, come on now, man. Relax on yourself now. And then go on to say similarly, Amandla Stenberg, the star of The Acolyte, known for playing two characters with one facial expression, yep, blamed the show's cancellation on vitriol and hyper-conservative backlash from certain segments of the fan base. Basically, she came out saying that they were experiencing vitriol and racist backlash and all kind of thing, all kind of hally doody and attacking the fans, and then ended up saying, "Vote, you all vote." I wonder how she took it when a certain orange gentleman got sworn in as the 47th president of the United States. I'm sure she took it well. Yeah, sure she took everything very, very well. I don't know, boy. So quite frankly speaking, I don't see Leslye Headland's, Acolyte getting a second, third season movie ready like that, because as I am concerned, there's nothing in there to tell any kind of story with anymore. What are you going to actually tell is the question that I keep asking. I don't get an answer for it, but I keep asking, what story are you really going to tell? Because you literally have nothing else to tell. Nothing. You absolutely ruined the first season, put it together, absolute garbage. Like I said, I reviewed every episode. It made no sense from start to finish. None. There was no story, there was no mission, there was literally no nothing. Just absolute and utter garbage. That was it. But you wanted 3 seasons and a movie because you figured that, your so-called modern audience would have showed up and everything would have been good. You made it for them. They didn't show up because why? They don't exist. You people keep thinking that, social media likes and retweets are actual people and supporters. No, it's not. And they learned that the hard way. Let me know your thoughts on this in the comments. If you have a different opinion, I'd love to hear it. If you like the video, hit that thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. Ring the notification bell to be notified every time I upload a new video. And I shall see you all next time. Take care.